It's Sonic Saturday. Yo! Hey guys, welcome in. I'm Zordon of Doom. I'm a singer-songwriter and I make content here on YouTube. I also stream on Twitch and I have music up on Spotify, Apple Music, and here on YouTube. If you'd like to check out anything that I do, all links are down in the description. And as you can see by the background, the title, the fact that it's Saturday, welcome to another Sonic Saturday, in which I react to music from the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise. This is actually part 2 of Green Hill Zone. It was funny reading all of your comments, talking about how I'm going to be stuck listening to Green Hill Zone forever, or how I'm gonna get tired with it after a while. But, you know, we're still here, and it's interesting, and at least I find it interesting to hear how the song has sort of evolved, especially now that they put it in everything. If they change it at all, if they don't, I find that to be some interesting choices. So I said in my last Green Hill Zone reaction that I'd be starting with the Sonic Generations versions. But since posting part 1, a few of you have mentioned that there were some that were missing. And so Zach has added, I think, 3 more to the list. So the first thing I'm going to listen to is an addition. Thanks to both Marlon High and Samurai Echidna for bringing this to Zach's attention. So the song is called Supersonic HWA. And according to Zach, he doesn't really know what this is. Sonic had many random and obscure albums throughout the 90s. This must be one of them. But it's got bits of Green Hill sprinkled in throughout. Interesting. Okay. That's wild that there are still songs that get completely overlooked or are not as popular. So yeah, I'm going to get all set up and we can begin. Alrighty, here we go. This is Supersonic. Supersonic HWA featuring Sonic the Hedgehog. What's HWA? If anyone knows about this particular album, I would love to know in the comments. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. That kind of startled me. Whoa. Whoa! Okay. Vocals, all right. Hey, there it is. I vibe with this. At the beginning I wasn't too sure, but this is fun. That sounded like a Video game sound effects. There's the fade out. That's what I call a remix. Cool way to start off Green Hill Zone. Interesting. I'm curious who among you has, other than Marlon and Samurai, has heard Supersonic before. Next up, Sonic Generations, White Space. So Zach puts here, all of that before this point has been few and far between, spaced out across 20 years of Sonic. But starting with Generations onward is when the onslaught of Green Hill pandering began. Oh no, not the pandering! Luckily for me, for the sake of this video, they've started using the classic Green Hill theme less and less as time goes on. More on that later. There's more? We're starting with White Space Green Hill from Sonic Generations. In 3, 2, and 1. Oh. I forgot that these ones are pretty short. This bass feels like it has a mind of its own. Alright, nice. Next up we have another White Space. The only difference is the fact that this one is unused. Zach notes here, must be from before they landed the acoustic style in the final game. Huh, interesting. Alright, this one's also only 46 seconds long. In 3, 2, and 1. Oddly enough, I prefer this version over the other one. I don't know what it is. I can't really tell for the life of me why I preferred the unused version a bit more. It might be because of the keyboard sound that they used. It felt a bit more like classic, but yeah, moving along. Here we have Sonic Generations White Space Genesis. Zach says, in the original release of Generations, you could unlock a mode that lets you play Sonic 1. Like the whole game within the game? Wait, that's crazy. Zach notes, I told you, they'll port Sonic 1 at any opportunity they get. Though this was removed in Sonic X Shadow Generations because they were selling Sonic Origins, the classic collection of 1 to 3 around the same time. Okay, that kind of makes sense. The music here is just the original 16-bit version, cut up to match the acoustic arrangement. Huh, okay. Zach doesn't really like this version, but we'll see. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Oh, okay. Interesting. The change kind of whiplashed me a little bit. But not in a bad way. I thought it was fine. And now we're finally to Green Hill Act 1, Sonic Generations. This is apparently Zach's favorite. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. I like the update. Such a happy, fun song. I'm curious how Act 2 is gonna sound. We're going straight into it. Green Hill Act 2 Normal, otherwise known as the modern version. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Curious how this is gonna sound. Interesting. Okay. The beginning had me a little confused, but we got there. Modern means guitar. Electric guitar. This does kind of feel like 2000s cartoon. That part makes me like, ooh. Heck yeah. Still fun. For the next song, Zach says, "This is something they only did for Green Hill and one other stage. When Sonic reaches a certain level of speed, the regular music will transition into this version." Oh. Green Hill Act 2 Fast. Oh, so there's a normal version and a fast version. Zach also notes, he has no way to prove it, but he has a theory that they originally planned to do this for every stage, but must have run out of time. Because if it were just Green Hill, then he could see it being a special case. But why else would one other random stage do it too? I'm assuming this is just going to be a faster version of what I had just heard. It'd be cool if they added some extra things to it, but we'll have to find out. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. I don't know what it is. It reminds me of a marching band. Yeah, it is faster. But it's cool that it would switch. It does sound a little bit different. I wonder, does it show, like, does he break the sound barrier before moving into this song? Like, does it show visually? Okay, and last but not least from Sonic Generations, we have the credits. So this is only 22 seconds long, but they do play Green Hill Zone during the credits. So I'm going to listen to that. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Oh, this is cute. It's a nice little tribute. Nice. Very cute. I'm assuming this goes through all of the songs that sort of play in Generations from the different Sonic games. Moving on to the next Sonic game to have Green Hill Zone, we have Sonic Mania. Zach notes, this is a simple yet stunning remaster of the original. This is called Green Hill Zone Act 1. In 3, 2, and 1. Oh! like they use spatial audio. It feels whiter. Sonic Mania Plus? I definitely like the mix of this. Zach's right. That was very simple yet stunning. Okay, moving on to Green Hill Zone Act 2. Zach notes here, T. Lopes, the goat. I don't know if you know this, but T. Lopes rhymes with ropes. Thank you. Thank you. I've been calling him T. Lopez. So, T. Lopes used to just be a fan remixer on YouTube until they got hired to work on Sonic Mania, and has been helping the Sonic music here and there ever since. Nothing but bangers from this guy. 100%. I think I've been told this quite a few times already whenever I do the Sonic appreciation streams. But yeah, let's listen to Act 2. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Ooh! Oh, heck yeah! This feels like a very fresh version. Ooh! Feels very tropical. I like it. Noticing, I think in Act 1 as well, there was like a time shift from like day and now it's sunset with the backgrounds. Cute little touch. Awesome addition. This feels very vacation-y. That's why I kind of mentioned tropical. Heck yeah. That is an awesome version. Speaking of reading your comments, I did see one that asked if I was going to be reacting to the version that plays in the Sonic movie. Well, the answer is yes. So Zach says, there's a much shorter version that only plays about 20 seconds during the movie, but this is the full OST version. It plays after the climax when all is right in the world again, and everyone lives happily ever after. Had to be extra generic as to not spoil anything. I appreciate you. Thank you for not spoiling anything. All right, let's play this in 3, 2, and 1. Oh. This must have been really fun to hear while watching the movie. Like, oh, I know this one. I feel like I just snapped my fingers to this. The orchestra coming in. This sounds like a melancholic, happy ending. Like everyone's back to their normal life. Normal suburban or city life. Everyone going about their day, doing their thing. I love me some piano. I love that I can hear the weight of the keys. This is awesome. Aw. I feel like the last part, like that part, is where you have Sonic or someone like look back at everyone else and then just smile gently. Oh, this one's super short. This is from the Sonic 30th Anniversary Symphony. Sonic the Hedgehog 1991 Green Hill Zone. Part of a larger Sonic 1 medley, but this video isolates only the Green Hill section. Is this the only time I've heard Green Hill before this video? That's insane. Yes. For some reason, I managed to avoid it, which is why when we were first starting this, and we were starting with Green Hill Zone, I was like, I've reacted to a bunch of zones. Are we sure I haven't heard any Green Hill Zones before? It's wild. That's crazy. If that's the case, yeah, the only time I have heard Green Hill Zone was when I reacted to the Symphony. And this is only 44 seconds long. So it's quite possible the melody didn't really register with me since it was jam-packed with other Sonic songs. But yeah. All right, let's hear this. This will be the last one for part 2. But yeah, let me take a trip down memory lane with this one. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Hearing it in full orchestra form is gorgeous. I'm surprised they didn't use this in the movie. It sounds so cinematic. Heck yeah. So as much as I want to try and add maybe a few more to this part 2, according to Zach here, the last few I might want to save for a part 3, not just because they're longer than the rest, but also for the fact that they might have copyright issues. So he suggested that the last bunch be put in its own video. So that'll be the part 3, which I think are the special 30th anniversary celebration videos made by the original composer of Green Hill Zone himself, Masato Nakamura, and his band Dream Come True. Ooh, okay. All right. That makes sense then. A lot of J-pop or Japanese artists and the labels out there heavily copyright and possibly block specific videos. If it does come to that, if I have to block out video or have to cut up stuff, I will put the full version or full reaction up on my Patreon, if that happens. If not, then you'll see it in the future here on this channel. Part 3. Please look forward to it. And thank you if you're still here at the end of the video. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your weekend. And for those who were saying I was going to be here forever, listening to just a bunch of Green Hill Zone, we're almost done. We're almost done. One more week. I promise. Unless one of you finds another one out there that hasn't been done, that hasn't been heard yet, then mayhaps there'll be more. But we shall see until then. Keep being fantastic, and don't forget that no matter how it is you are feeling, you are A-W-E-S-O-M-E. You are A-W-E-S-O-M-E. Alright guys, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.